Hello and welcome back to Scratch-Up Farm Molders. So today we're going to be turning this trailer into a bale trailer. So at the moment it's a double axle, moves like that, and it's a side tipper. And I've got two of these because I had them as gifts and someone bought the same as the other, so that's how I've come by two of them. And because I've got two of them, I don't need two of them, so I'm going to take the top off of this and make a bale trailer out of it. That's one thing I don't have on my model at the moment, apart from the massive gainer loader, which isn't the best to get in for a lot of the fields. So what we're going to do, there's pins in it which we're going to try and get to and drill. This back one here should be easy enough to get to, but there's one in here which might be a bit difficult, but I'll get the Dremel out and show you when I'm doing that. So I don't really have an idea of how well this is going to work, but we'll try it. Because this is what we have to do to mount the quick hitches and stuff to the Yanmar. I don't want to drill all the way through because I want to be able to push the pin out. It doesn't look like it can get pushed out. I'll see if I can figure this out and see you back when I've done it. So as you can see, I've had it completely apart, and yeah, it's getting a bit annoying now. So we're on attempt 950. Let's just cut it off. Just got to be careful how much we do at a time. I'll see you back when I've cut that off. So I sorted it out now, split it out the vise, and it's a bit of a mess. I wanted to try and keep this in half decent condition because I wanted to make a skip out of it, put it back together, but that's for another day. I've got the frame, there's these bits on it here which I'll just snip off in a minute. We'll put the frame back together. Don't know how that came off. We'll put it back together and then start on the top for a bale trailer. So I've got this piece of balsa cut for the top now, and it overhangs by about the right amount. And we got these pieces here from when it used to hinge. They're in the way. I could try and grind them down, but rather than bothering with that, I'm just going to cut them off. So I'll stick it in the vise and cut them off. So I've got it in the vise, we'll cut these pieces off now. Right, that's one done. That's going to be quite hot now. Now it's just this bit at the back. I'll try not to cut the wheel this time. Alright, so that's that sorted. So we'll just put the trailer back together. It's a bit difficult this because there's an axle right above where it is, so you have to sort of put the screwdriver in at an angle. Just because it's a bit of an angle, I've got this extension bit on my drill which make it easier. And normally I wouldn't do that on my model, but since it's a scratch build and it's going to get painted off, it doesn't really matter much. Alright, so that's that back together. Now we'll work on building a top for it. Alright, so now we've got it all cut off, we're going to put this piece on. We're going to glue that down. I'm just going to use hot glue, like I do for most things. could sort of use any glue. Now it's overhanging one side a bit, which I'm aware of, but I wanted to get it flush one side. We'll cut that other side down. Alright, so I'll see you when I've done that. So I've ended up redoing it completely because I wanted it a bit wider, so you can just about get 2 round bales on it. So now we've got to work out, I want to build some sort of frame each end, so we'll build that out of balsa and then paint it up. Right, so I've got a load of pieces just cut up of balsa. I'm not really sure how this is going to work, so it's just really winging it and figuring it out. So I'm guessing about that, I'd say, going forward. Do you want to get it? Yeah, about that. And we'll do one the same length to go the other side. Make sure we get the angle right. Now we'll do a cross piece between them, which will also put them square because they're leaning at the moment. Right, so that's the start of it, and I'll see you when I've done it. So I've done the sides now, and as you can see, I've adjusted it so it fits 2 bales this way quite well. I would have liked it to go 3, but it wouldn't look that good with the overhang you'd have to have. So I've got it so you can get 6 bales on it. Normally, well, you could just have it as the one, which is what you'd probably do if you're going a long distance on a road. But to be fair, if you're just going from field to the yard and it's not that far, you just try and get as many on there as you can. So if the ends were longer, what you could do is, if I grab another bale, is this, but again you wouldn't do that on this one. That's the sort of thing you'd really do if it's a bigger trailer. So I'll get this painted and show you when it's done. So it's the next day and I've got it painted now. So this is just a base coat of, it's grey, well it's silver paint mixed with a bit of grey mixed with a decent bit of white, and that's just to give it a good base coat. And I've got a couple here of acrylics. I've got a green and black. Don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but I'll get that painted up and show you when I've done that. So it's finished now. It's probably a little small for the 3650, but it still matches it half decently. It still needs weathering, but I need to get a bit better at weathering. So if you know any good weathering tutorials, leave the link in the comments. And then that's a man up against it beside. So it's turned out half decent. And then over here I've still got the top, which I'm going to turn that into a skip bin somewhere. So thanks for watching. Any questions you have, leave in the comments, and see you again soon.